the sign of Aries. And there we are live as well on YouTube. I just love it. You see, we had to get on with the talk about the full moon. I was just talking to our friends over at Facebook about the full moon in Aries that is approaching tomorrow afternoon. And this is a powerful, intense energy that we're building up. One, of course, it's a fiery full moon, which is intense. However, the planet Mars rules the sign of Aries. And Mars right now is in like a dead heat lock with the planet Saturn. And those two guys are really just duking it out right now. And it's a very tough kind of energy where it can feel a lot of times like driving with the brakes on. Mars and Aries wants to go really fast. Saturn and Capricorn wants to slow way down. And so this jerky kind of start and stop and maybe frustrating energy, things you want to do but you can't do. It's also the proliferation of the fires. We're seeing it peaking right now as well. That's the full moon in Aries kind of bringing that. And so hopefully once the moon goes into Taurus, things will really calm down there and will bring balance. But this is about a full illumination and awareness of the archetype of Aries, which is the passion and the fire and the assertion of yourself as an individual, okay, in the world. So you may notice that you've gotten a little heated over the past couple of days, or it's been building up, or maybe there's been some kind of conflict, or you're not sure how to express yourself, or you've felt a little anger, frustration. That is totally all part of this building Aries full moon energy with the Mars and Saturn duking it out. And totally, once the moon becomes full by tomorrow evening, there will be a sense of release to a certain extent. Okay, once the moon becomes full, then she starts to get less and less and less. She starts to wane immediately after she becomes full in that moment. But until then, it's building, and I would highly recommend find some conscious way to channel your Martian yang, masculine, fiery energy into something conscious like weeding or digging a hole or punching a pillow and then apologizing to your pillow, or practicing martial arts or playing sports or dancing really vigorously. So it's important, or just exercising really profoundly. So regardless, the energy is intense right now, and all the more reason why it's important that we tune in together to help emanate a stabilizing balance, because there is quite a lot of intensity and a sense of conflict pervading the collective right now. And we want to bring that into a stabilizing balance. So let us get started then with the meditation. So if you would go ahead and settle into a comfortable position where you hopefully can support your own spine, or you're rested against something. If you're one of those magical people that can lay down and stay awake regardless of the hour, then feel free to lay down. But otherwise, I really recommend to sit up during the meditation and allow yourself to really relax. So we'll begin by taking a few deep breaths to allow some energy, perhaps some steam, to be released and for us to really relax internally. So taking a deep breath in through the nose and a big open mouth release. Let's do this 2 more times, breathing in, letting go of any tension. 1 more time, breathing in, a big exhale. And as you begin to close your eyes, turning within in this moment of time, give yourself permission to relax. Give yourself permission right now to let go of the stresses and the worries, the concern, any fear, any tension or conflict you may be having with somebody else or within yourself. Allow yourself to acknowledge these tensities. But then take a deep breath and let them go. Allow your awareness to come to the place within you that is calm. As you acknowledge within yourself in this moment that you are strong of calm. You are strong with calmness. So breathing profoundly as you slow everything way down. Allowing yourself to relax, to be easy in this moment of time. Use your mind to scan your physical body, noticing if you're holding on to any tension or tightness anywhere. And if you find such a place in your body, go ahead and take a deep breath and send a relaxing energy there. So your entire body becomes like dead weight. All of your muscles relaxed. The only thing really moving is the breath. As you allow yourself to slow everything way down. And I'll begin with a count from 10 to 0. And when I reach 0, you will be very profoundly relaxed and in a state of surrender and let go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now profoundly at ease. Everything in this moment is gentle and easy. Everything continues slowly, profoundly relaxed. And in this moment of time, as you breathe profoundly, sensate what is stirring, what is flowing within you. Perhaps as you relax, things that you have been avoiding or distracting yourself from, particular emotions or feelings start to kind of come to more of a pressing awareness. So for a few moments of time, acknowledge, feel, sensate whatever has arisen for you in this moment. Whatever is pressing in your consciousness, acknowledge it, but don't resist it. Simply breathe. Be with it for a moment of time and observe it. And then ask yourself, how am I? How are you? Perhaps you've been on the busy train throughout the day and haven't allowed yourself to really check in with yourself. So as you are in this space of calmness, how are you physically, mentally, emotionally? Just give yourself a few moments to be with yourself, to breathe and be without any resistance to what is unfolding in your inner world. And in the next moment of time, breathe profoundly 3 times as you begin to cultivate using the breath like a purifier. Each time you inhale, new energy, new light comes into your body. As you exhale, go ahead and visualize that any old energy, any negative emotions or thoughts or patterns or tension or tightness or pain, allow it to be sent into the earth at this time. Perhaps you visualize it goes through your feet or out with the breath. And do not worry in this moment of time about sending this yucky energy to the earth, for she knows exactly and has the full capacity to transmute it. Raw energy. Image, if you desire, that this energy goes into the depths of the earth, into the magma, to be transmuted back into raw energy. Breathing profoundly. Each inhale, you're breathing in more and more light. Exhaling anything that is heavy or dense. And continue in this way, breathing in light, exhaling density and fear, until you are completely illuminated, until you can observe that your whole body is radiating a glowing light. And when you reach this point, allow yourself to simply be in it, to sit in it for a few moments as you feel the light pulsating through every cell in your body, replenishing, restoring, rejuvenating, bringing back life, bringing back harmony and balance within you. It is so profoundly important at this time to take these moments to restore yourself, to realign, to pull in to the charging station, so to speak, to charge yourself, to bring yourself back to an inner state of balance and harmony. Breathing profoundly as you continue to radiate this light. In the next moment of time, observe that this light now expands beyond your physical body, that you are shining, you're radiating just like a brilliant sun, a glowing light. And everything around you in the room or the space that you are in is blessed, is uplifted by this light. And with another profound breath, allow this light to continue to expand in all directions, filling the entirety of the home, or the structure that you are in, and allowing the light to quickly grow to fill the surrounding neighborhood or wilderness. And the light expands to the entirety of the city or the town that you are in. All the people, all the wildlife, everyone and everything illuminated in this light. And now you see the state or the province that you are in is glowing. And in the next moment, it fills the entirety of the country that you are in. Quickly, this light expands, spreading all over the globe now, all over the planet, until you see that everyone and everything on the planet is in this glowing light. As if the earth has a beautiful golden aura at this time. And for a few moments of time, breathe profoundly and allow this golden light to do what light does to all of the planet. Brings life, rejuvenating, purifying, uplifting, profoundly healing and restorative. For a few moments, allow the light to do the work. And then once again, as you breathe profoundly, allow yourself to become aware that there are other practitioners in this moment of time holding the same visualization, that there are other people on the planet, all over the planet in various countries, that meditate, that do prayers, that light candles, that say mantras and blessings on behalf of all of humanity and all of the earth. So go ahead and visualize these other practitioners as bright points of light popping up like a grid all over the planet, every continent, every country. As you breathe profoundly, imagine this grid of light becoming interconnected. And you are most profoundly connected with this grid of light. And you acknowledge now with another profound breath that you are connected to the grid. And that what you do, what you offer, the blessings, is quickly and easily transmuted through this light grid to the rest of humanity, to the rest of the planet. So breathing profoundly once again. And I'll begin now to offer particular blessings or prayers or intentions to focus upon, to radiate out to this grid. And after I share something, I will ring the bell. And when I ring the bell, go ahead and take a deep breath. And upon your exhale, image or sensate that you are radiating out that specific intention or blessing. So firstly, in this moment of time, let us hold the intention for a profound amount of love to fill ourselves and then radiate outward to all of humanity, that everyone knows that they are loved and everyone knows that they have the power of love within them to love. And let us emanate at this time a profound calmness, radiating outward calmness at this time. To the spirit of compassion, that humanity deepen, each one deepen their compassion at this time. To empowerment. May all beings, may all humans know and live in their true balanced power. Breathing profoundly. May we have a profound deepening of respect for all other humans, for all of life on earth. to respect. And in this moment, let us invoke the spirit of creativity, that all of the profound challenges that humanity faces at this time, let all of us, or let those that can make the most profound change, receive the spirit of ingenuity and creativity so that we may move forward in the most elegant way possible. And to the spirit of listening, may everyone deepen their ability and desire to listen to others and to nature at this time. So as you breathe profoundly once again, begin now to, if you have a particular intention that you would like to send out on your own, go ahead and do that at this time. So be it. So let us sit just for a few moments in this calm state as you continue to radiate light, but simply relax and allow the energy to do the work. Breathe and let the energy do the work. And in the next moment of time, with another profound breath, slowly begin to come back, bringing your awareness back into the physical. Allow yourself to come back into your body as you gently begin to stretch and adjust yourself. And I'll begin to count from 1 to 10. And when I reach 10, you may gently open your eyes and find yourself awake and alert back in your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stretching anything else that you need to. 7, 8. Taking a final deep breath in. 9. And 10. Alrighty, folks, welcome back. Thank you for your service and for tuning in. So what I want to do now is continue on. I have been reading a transcript from the teacher that I study with, whose name is Jerome, who I mentioned earlier, who's a channeled entity, an enlightened presence, and a teacher of a mystery school. And we've been going on now for a few weeks. Time is a really amazing thing. About Kundalini. And the program is called The Spiralic Law of Kundalini. So I'm just going to share a couple short paragraphs from this teaching, and then we'll wrap it up for tonight. So sit back, relax, sip a cup of tea or cacao, and Listen. By the way, also, if you are totally new to the concept of Kundalini, it is the spiritual life force energy that flows through you and all things on in the universe, but especially in sentient living beings. It's the life force energy within you. You understand quite scientifically from what is called the understanding of physical matter and energy that if this energy is in motion this way, it will continue to be in motion because there's nothing to resist it. However, the moment that these two energies begin to resist each other, then another energy is created. What we're talking about is from last week, that natural rising of spiritual Kundalini energy, but then also the ego resistance suppressing it. That's the two forces. It's called resistance because it can neither move this way or that way. And so that creates a secondary energy out of the Kundalini experience that can give symptoms to the body that could even be illness for a period of time. Shakings, disturbed sleep, hysterical fits. That explains a lot for many of you, correct? It's a very lofty spiritual experience to have a hysterical fit because you know really what is happening. The Kundalini is rising and your ego is resisting it, but somehow at least there's half spirituality happening there. So be it. You can't have a hysterical fit unless you've been trying, because if you have not been trying, then density will just make you more dense. Involution will just involve you, and evolution never comes into the picture. But the moment you try to evolve, though there is that resistance from involution, evolution, that resistance creates the byproduct that causes the symptoms. So be it. In a body that houses a being that has already awakened Kundalini in previous existences, flesh bodies, other lifetimes, then those entities find profound spiritual awakening. I suspect several of y'all listening. And in this context, we are referring to spiritual awakenings as being perceptions of other dimensions, profound experiences of oneness, profound experiences of observing the moment. And the moment is observed in a sourcing, in a oneness, a kindredness with all of life. And it seems to happen in some quiet, naturally. What causes it? It has already been awakened before, and it is being awakened. So, there we have the reading for today. So, I want to again express happy almost full moon in Aries, intense kind of vibrations in the air. Thank you so much for tuning into the calmness and emanating the calmness wherever you go, even if you don't leave your home, or if you go into the store, going to work, or you're encountering people out in the world. If you can radiate calmness, it will be infectious, as fear is also infectious. So infect people with love and kindness and calmness to counteract the chaotic energy that is also on the planet at this time. And I would also like to announce too, for those still tuning in case you're interested, I'm in the middle of a 6-week introduction to the language of astrology series. But if you're curious about learning more about astrology, then go to aquarianbookshop.com and check out the various virtual via Zoom video series that I'm doing this month. So check that out. And otherwise, I will see y'all next Wednesday. Same time, same place. Who knows what will be happening by next Wednesday. Regardless, thank y'all for tuning in and have a beautiful evening.